Thank you very much. Today, our objective is to develop our understanding how to formulate a such question. But before we talk about how to formulate a such question, this is my personal experience. Initially, when the student they start working on their research project, they are confused between hypotheses and such questions. You have to make your understanding clear what is an hypothesis and what is a such question. A research hypothesis is a supposition, a proposed explanation based on limited evidence, an idea based on known facts, a statement of relationship between variables, a tentative answer to a such problem, a specific and testable prediction. And a hypothesis should be concise. As a rule, no more than 3 hypotheses should be proposed for any given project. So, if you are testing something, you are making assumption, you are forecasting, and your statement based on the known facts, but it has not been proved yet, then you design a hypothesis when your purpose is testing. But a such question is when you ask something, you don't know, you don't predict anything, you just ask a question, you set out a question for your such project. Hypothesis, you have some known facts, but such questions, you are unknown, you don't know anything, and you want to know the answer. So please keep in your mind, if you are formulating a such question or hypothesis. Hypothesis is simple a statement of prediction, supposition, testing, based on known facts, but yet to be proved. But such questions, you don't know anything, and you just want to know something. What are the characteristics of a good research question? These are the characteristics, a reflection of the research title. Your research question should reflect your research title. They have linkage with aims and objective of your research. They are relevant to your disciplines, clear and focused. Please consider SMART rule when you formulate the research question. They have the SMART characteristics. They are specific, they are measurable, they are achievable, they are realistic, and they are within the given time frame. Necessary literature is available. Make sure when you choose a topic and you formulate a such question, the available literature is there. Literature is available. Especially in your literature review section, you will have to critically analyze some relevant studies. So you need to know whether the literature, the studies, papers are available or not. Data is accessible or available. Sorry, is a typo mistake. It's not a date, it's a data. Data is accessible or available. So this is my personal experience. Sometimes the student come up with very good research questions, but unfortunately, when they do it practically, they are not able to access the data, whether secondary or primary, because of so many reasons. So please keep in your mind whether the data is accessible or not. Participant approachable. Whether if you're doing interviews, whether the participant, the people you are looking for interview, they are approachable or not. Such questions should not be too broad or too narrow. So these are the characteristics. So we have 2 objectives today. First, we will just develop our understanding here, how to formulate a good research question. And in the next session, we will do a practical workshop where you guys in a group formulate some research question in accordance with your own research ambitions, and then we discuss with each other. So, how to draft a research question? A research question emerges from your aims and objective. For example, you say the purpose of this study is to investigate, establish, determine, explore, testing, whatever it is, a relationship between XY factor. Then your research question should be reflection of your aims and objective. They always come from your aims and objective, and they are clear reflection of your research title. 3 things are more important when you formulate a research question. Number one, please avoid closed information, because the closed information will not take you to further investigate the things. For example, if you ask me, do I like a tea or coffee? So my answer will be either tea or coffee. This is a closed information. Or how many students are studying in this university? 2,000, 10,000, 20,000. The answer will be only a number and figure. So this is something closed information. Always formulate an open-ended question. An open-ended question is when you give opportunity to the people, interviewees, to explore more things, to explain more things. For example, if you ask me, why do I prefer tea or coffee? So then I can explain something. It's open-ended. So language of question should be investigative, interrogative. It's not like a statement. How, when, what, something like that. So here we take the two examples. As I told you earlier, they should not be too narrow or too broad. Look at the first question. Why is urbanization becoming more prevalent in the UK? Look, this is a very general question. You will go nowhere. You will get not a specific answer. So please avoid formulating question. They are too general or broad. So if we say, what are the social and economic factors leading to the increasing prevalence of urbanization? Look, this is specific. This is measurable because you are only focusing on two factors, social and economic. You can further narrow it down by taking a case study of any specific geography, community, in a particular community, ethnicity, like the trend of urbanization or migration from small town villages to the big city. What are the reason? Social economic reason. So you can further narrow down, but please be focused and be clear. When the examiner or the audience, they look at your research, they want to know what particularly you are going to investigate. So another examples. How many commuters used London Underground station last month? So if you formulate this type of question, you will only get a close-ended answer. 2,000, 20,000, 5,000. This is a close-ended question and you can have answer in numbers only. But if you say, what health challenges the commuters are facing at London Underground station after the lockdown restriction eased? So no, it's a measurable, it's something researchable. You are only focusing on the health challenges after the lockdown restriction eased in the UK. So what are the health challenges the commuters are facing during the rush hours? You can even specify in a particular at a particular underground station, something like that. So, drafting a such question, please make sure that such question should not be too easy to answer, and they should not be so confused, like unclear, and they should not be too descriptive, because in your research you have to show some analytical skills. So you can only analyze something when there is some analysis. If it is too descriptive, then you cannot bring the analysis. Or if they are too easy to answer, then there is no research. And they should not be so, confused and unclear, something that's very, very, very clear. It should not be too confused or too complicated. So what we do now, can I please ask you to make group 2 or 3 maximum, but please maintain 1 meter distance. We are still following the COVID restrictions. So please, you can just arrange your table and chairs like that, where you are keeping the distance, and we will do this exercise. Please consider your own research ambition and discuss it with your peers, and formulate at least 2 to 3 questions. But please again, keep in your mind, the question should be focused. You can narrow them down. They are searchable, they are doable, and they are not too broad, they are not too narrow. Please formulate 2 to 3 questions. I give you 10-15 minutes, and after that we will discuss with each other, and we will look at whether you have developed good research questions or not. We will discuss with each other. Thank you very much. Please do the exercise. Thank you.